Well, well, well. Hello there. Welcome back. Welcome back. BC, always early, my guy. Langs. What's going on? Riot Gaming. Hello, hello, hello. It's been a while since the last stream. I think it was the last story update, actually. There we go. Sorry guys, I was just bringing up the Twitch chat for myself here. Alright. Let us do this. New story. New update. New galactic seasons. Which I think I have done before. So not sure how much I'll be needing of it. It's season 1 and 3, I believe. Merged together. Different hunters chestplate. Interesting. Pit boss jacket. I think I saw that on the vendor before. Galactic Seasons vendor. Discord announcement. Oh, did I not? I didn't hit enter. I did have it ready. Appreciate the nudge. It's a sniper rifle. It's blue. Interesting. Should be sent for that. Event Horizon Mount. Speeder taxi thing, but black and purple lights. Kinda don't mind that, I suppose. What's this one? Is this just the same thing that I just saw? Yeah. New story. New story. There's a few people online. Two instances. Plenty of people. Random phone calls. Let's go.
I'm sorry, you know. I'm sorry for what happened. I'm sorry that I'm a curse. What's going to happen to me? Rakan?
You betrayed Hedda. Your fate is her decision. You brought it on yourself. You helped the enemy destroy everything I built for Hedda. You humiliated me. It was stupid, Sahar. I don't understand why you did it. Why did you do it?
To save you? Rakan, please, Whatever happens to me, do not go back to Hedda. She's going to get you killed. I know that I messed up, like I always do. But please believe me when I say that I learned my lesson. If I survive, I won't leave you behind again. Even after everything we've lost, we've always had each other. I'm sorry that I took you for granted.
We need you in the briefing room. It's urgent.
Understood. I'm on my way. Rivix, whatever it is you want, now is not the time. I have urgent matters to attend to.
I don't doubt that. But there's something you should know. Immediately.
I'm accompanying an envoy that's just landed on Odesson. An envoy that includes most of the Dark Council.
I've heard nothing about a visit from them.
Yes, well, they're hoping to catch you by surprise. To leave you no time to refute the accusations they would like to level against you.
Word of Malgus's escape has resulted in some unexpected consequences. Dissidents of all kinds see this as a symbol of the Empire's weakness. Violent unrest is rampant.
There are some who would cast aspersions on you for allowing this to happen. It was your associate who freed Malgus from Imperial custody, after all. And the Empress has accepted the validity of these criticisms. She demands an explanation.
Between you and me, I believe the seeds of her distrust were planted by someone else.
The tension between Darth Krovos and Darth Zarian has worsened as of late. I can't help but wonder if either of them are attempting to draw attention from their dispute, or something they may be planning. Krovos, especially, would have cause to bring such an inconvenience to your doorstep. It's no secret that you've had misgivings about the Empire's scrutiny of your actions. Many could use that against you.
But I want you to know that I am utterly unconvinced of the other's suspicion. And I certainly do not agree with their method of confronting you.
Can you stall the others?
I will do my best.
Was I meant to expect a visit from the Dark Council? They're here.
Of course. We'll make this quick so we can deal with whatever they'd like to fuss about today.
As expected, we received another communication from Jadus. A direct transmission to Odesson. Encrypted, of course, but T7 has graciously solved that problem for us.
Not much in the message, just a set of coordinates. And after Jadus's not-so-subtle invitation, I think we can guess what he wants you to do.
I don't like this. We don't know where these coordinates lead. It could be to Jadus, it could be to anything. What if we take this to the Dark Council, since they've graced us with their presence?
That'll just complicate things.
The situation is already complicated. With their support, we can find Jadus quickly and eliminate any chance of him expanding his reach.
We won't get another opportunity like this. It's a risk, but we should find Jadus and deal with him on my terms.
And what do you intend to do, should you meet with him?
If we're going to stop all of this never-ending chaos, Jadus could be just the sort of ally we need.
All right. Starting off kind of interesting. So the Dark Council are here to confront me because presumably I didn't share the datachron with them, the holocron rather. But I kind of like where this is going. I don't mind the path that I've chosen, kind of keeping the council distant.
Well, they have several very important grievances they'd like to discuss.
Interesting. A couple of voice lines played in the chat, but I don't think we heard them all. They were talking. I'll probably just close the chat. I don't know what's going to get said. Jadus better have Sith cookies. He better. But I am interested in more.
This is not what I was expecting.
I'll find out. Definitely.
I do hope you weren't running off anywhere important.
You're interfering with official Alliance business, Empress. Step aside.
Have you forgotten to whom you are speaking? You cannot simply pick and choose which of your obligations to the Dark Council you may attend to. Malgus's escape is unacceptable. He and his accomplice have only added to the continued strain on the Empire's resources. I have yet to understand just what Mandalore is playing at. Perhaps you could enlighten us.
Shay acted alone. This has nothing to do with us.
That is irrelevant. The fact remains that Heta Cole continues her war because of Shay Vizsla's incompetence.
Shay aids Malgus in his plans, while we squander time, people, and resources on expeditions that produce no useful results.
You have been operating without proper oversight for far too long.
I'm tired of all the suspicion, all the questioning of my actions. If you don't like the way I do things, then we can end our partnership.
That is not a decision to be made on a whim. You have obligations to fulfill, and we will not accept failure or resignation.
Do you really want to do this here? Do you want to make an enemy out of the Alliance? Out of me?
I think it's best we continue this conversation elsewhere. This would not be the first time Malgus has tried to topple the Empire. Now that he is free to make another attempt, we must be ready to cut him off from any potential resources. But ever since you recovered the holocron from the Hidden Chain, we've learned nothing that could be of use in this regard. There is no more time for such inefficacy. It was foolish to allow you to ever keep it from us.
No matter, that is why we are here, after all. The holocron, if you would be so kind.
You're not taking the holocron. Now get out.
What do you think you're doing?
My lord, are you sure that's wise?
It is imperative, Major. You've done something to it. Explain!
I have done no such thing. I have never known it to do anything like that.
You are the only one who's had access to it.
What are you suggesting?
That you are hiding something. Is this some misguided effort to shield Mandalore? Or perhaps it is her fellow fugitive you're hoping to protect?
Lord Krovos, perhaps we should take a moment. Let cooler heads prevail, before someone says something they cannot take back.
Silence, everyone. We do not have time to linger here while we debate these accusations. But we also cannot allow you to roam free with this dangerous relic in hand. You are hereby confined to Odessen, effective immediately. While Null's holocron is in our possession, we will determine the extent of its damage. You will remain here until Malgus is caught. Or until we are satisfied that you have not tampered with Null's holocron in any way that would be detrimental to his capture.
This is ridiculous. You can't do that.
This is a matter of Imperial security. I will not have my orders questioned.
You're making a very unfortunate mistake.
Not as unfortunate as the implication behind those words. Tread carefully.
We will be leaving a security detachment in place after we depart. Do not attempt anything rash.
You Sith love to put on a good show.
I knew there was suspicion, but I never expected anything like this.
You mentioned Krovos and Zarian. Do you still think one of them could be responsible for all this scrutiny?
Krovos might have her concerns, but she wouldn't want this.
If the Dark Council's concerns regarding Malgus are as serious as they claim, then the restrictions they've placed on you are in grievous error.
I don't disagree, but before we make things worse, we should think carefully about what we want to do next.
We must act. Quickly. Which you cannot do while you are locked up here.
A bold recommendation, Lord Rivix. Do you plan to take on some of the risk?
Of course. I wouldn't have suggested it otherwise.
What should we do about Jadus? The message he sent.
Darth Jadus? No one's seen him in years. Pretty sure everyone thinks he's dead.
Might as well be, since he's managed to demand our attention without worrying about any consequences.
He's very much alive, and for some reason just as interested in Malgus as everyone else. He's offered assistance, but we're not sure what he's really after.
These coordinates Jadus sent. It's not much, but knowing him, it's the best we're going to get. If you two are going to get out of here, you should look into them. I doubt this lead will be good for long.
How do we get past the Empire's lockdown?
I'll help keep people busy, and you'll be back before anyone realizes something's up. There's some, well, let's just say I know ways to move around the base without anyone knowing. Lana and I will walk you through it.
What of Null's holocron? Do you think it wise to leave it in the Dark Council's possession?
I need that holocron back. Now.
Then I shall ensure that it is safely returned to you before we depart.
How are you going to swing that?
With extreme caution.
You'll need backup, you know, to go and potentially meet Jadus. Just say the word and I'm there. If you even want me around, that is.
Your presence here would be much more valuable, Major. Leverage your influence with Lord Krovos to keep her distracted.
That I can do.
We shouldn't waste any more of our precious little time. I will analyze the security measures being put in place. With any luck, we'll find a straightforward path to your ship.
I swear, I'm not trying to start anything, but I really don't think this is a good idea. You're probably the most capable person I've ever met. And if you can't smell that something's off about this situation, then it's worse than I feared. Even if you come back the conquering hero, like you always do, you still got this mess with the Dark Council to sort out.
Don't lecture me about things that don't concern you. Out of my way.
Alright. Things are getting pretty interesting. So we have to go speak with Jadus, and I'm very interested by that. That's what I want to see.
I'm sending you the passcode sequence that Theron programmed to open a hidden passage. It should be in the console.
Appreciate the super chat, Luke. That's mega mega. Thank you. So a light spoiler explanation. Basically deciding on whether or not to speak with Jadus, approach him about his offer from the ending of the last update. and the Dark Council wanted to speak with us, basically about the things that have been happening so far and the decisions that we've made about how to get there. I think that's a light spoiler explanation. You flirted with Henry, she's a side piece. Fair enough. I know some people do like Major Henry. I don't mind her. I just like to remind her of her place in the hierarchy, you know? I'm a traditional Sith. You know, my assassin is a Sith pureblood underneath that mask. A real Sith would have killed them all, says Bernadette. Yeah. Yeah. I actually would have just done that. Just soloed Krobos and Asina right there in that room. Why not? Just another Tuesday, really, for the Outlander. You still got to catch up, Birdface? Well, catch up, man. Catch up. What's up, Rushwa? Hello, 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 hello. How was the story update? It's interesting so far. I mean, it's pretty long cutscenes. But I don't mind that. Don't mind that too much. What am I clicking on? What can't I see? Aha. The back one. Who is Asina talking to? I don't know, but I suspect that Rivix is up to no good. Is a little bit too eager to want to help, while at the same time having a lot of information about the opponent. So Rivix, to me, is pretty suspect. Pretty suspect. Yeah, that's pretty much true. Adenla. That's very true. I knew somebody would occupy Odessa eventually. And it turns out to be the Sith Empire when you piss them off. Secret tunnel.
There's a utility hatch. You'll need to open it to access the turbo lift shaft. Behind the bar, there's a ladder that will take you beneath the cantina.
If Rivix was after Asina's position. Interesting take. It's Jadus pulling strings to force us into complying with him. It's the Occam's razor. Answer, since presumably the Republic side of the story is just as hostile. Good point. I'm gonna have to play it on Rep side as well. I think I caught up with my Jedi Knight. So
where's this ladder?
Push the dispenser aside. It will open the hatch that leads below.
I hope that didn't break anything.
I'll take care of it. Can't have the cantina closed when we're under occupation.
I've never been down here before.
I don't know when you would have had the occasion to. It's cold storage for the cantina. Drop down that cargo lift and wait. T7 is working on the next step. Make sure you lock down the cargo lift. Wouldn't want anyone following you.
Is it gonna come up? Am I gonna survive this drop? Because it looks... I don't know if that's survivable. Is that our only option here? Alright. Oh, it was. Wow. Why was I so worried about that?
Hold your position. T7 is taking control of a loader droid to bring you a uniform.
Oh, we're a loader droid again. Pretty sure the last time we did something like this, the game glitched, so let's hope that's not the case this time. God damn it. There we Star Wars rocks.
Reminder, Imperial security forces are now in place. Failure to adhere to lockdown protocols will result in immediate detainment. For the Empire.
Nice. You kind of see Malgus' point now? Yeah. Yeah. Agree. I do hope we get to speak with Malgus in this update, to be honest. Of course not, cold bastard.
Once you've got your uniform on, stay calm. And try to act casual.
We don't want you to draw too much attention to yourself.
Alright, so I am disguised. I
So far,
basically
so
look
good.
like an Imperial agent.
Right in.
It's quite the experience.
What, casually?
Halt! What is the meaning of this?
That's funny. Halt, what is the meaning of this? That's kind of cool. I like that. Fly casual. Who is Darth Malgus' voice actor? I can't remember his name. Some British dude, though. Yeah, it literally just makes you walk. Gotta do some RP. I don't mind Asina, but I just don't like that she's the ruler of the Sith. I
I've
prefer that
identified
it's
the
me.
most expeditious route to your ship. What's your status? I beg your pardon?
Sit tight. He's almost there.
Yeah, that's his name, Jamie Glover. I recognize that. Let me know when you're back, Ezra, and I'll tell you. Okay, I'm not going up the stairs. Sorry, I was reading the chat. Just pushing W, reading chat. Yeah, I wonder what Vauron says in that situation.
Commander, a warning. Your ship is under guard. We'll need another way off planet.
Any ideas how we get off-world without a ship?
You stay in your disguise, and I can get us to one of the shuttles.
You see, he's being really helpful. Why would Rivix be so helpful with us? You know? What's he got to gain by assisting me? He's trying too hard, you know? That's the feeling and the vibe that I get from him. Is Rivix a pureblood Sith or what? I think he's meant to be Zeltron. That's what I've been
Any sign of the
told.
commander?
No, my lord. All clear.
Stay alert, Sergeant. The commander may very well try to reach his ship.
Double crossing coming, do you think? Maybe Rivix needs to go then. I think I probably would prefer to keep him closer to me, knowing that he's a potential threat. Just so I can keep tabs on him, you know?
This way. Carefully now.
My lord?
I am to deliver a dispatch to Captain Helos aboard the Affliction. I require a shuttle. The shuttle?
Of course, my lord. Proceed to LP3.
One step closer.
And I believe this will improve your spirits as well.
Excellent work, Rivix.
I promised I would deliver. This Imperial shuttle is equipped with proper flight clearance and valid security codes. We should be able to leave without incident.
Make the jump to hyperspace before they get a chance to suspect something.
We will pass undetected. Trust me. Just as planned. Let's take our leave, shall we? So, Darth Jadus has resurfaced. And conveniently at the exact opportune moment. The question is, does he truly have insight on Darth Malgus?
Jadus could prove to be a formidable ally, if his terms are agreeable.
Quite the gambit, but he may indeed prove useful. As cavalier as this plan is, I do believe that it's the right course. You understand better than anyone what is truly at stake. The priorities among your colleagues on the Dark Council seem to be more amongst themselves than any true threats to the Empire.
They allow fear to control them. That is how empires fall.
A bold sentiment, one that I imagine many within the Empire currently share. We're here. Most intriguing. These are the exact coordinates Jadus provided.
That ship looks derelict. Why would Jadus lead us here?
I doubt that Jadus would make things simple for us.
Take us in.
Quite the mystery.
Stay sharp.
Yeah, it's a nice looking ship. Not sure if I've seen one like it before.
All the
What is
classic
Raxus
signs of an
species?
ambush. Regardless, I'm sure we'll manage. this is Jadus's ship, it doesn't look like any Imperial design I know. If this is an ambush, at least we'll have time to prepare.
Jadus troopers. Oh. Now that looks sick. Look at him up there. Ah, that is cinema. Nice.
Well, that's quite the show of force.
This is nothing. Welcome to the Enigma. The Enigma? Oh, a fitting name. But I think your ship could use some work.
This ship is a wondrous artifact, but it does not belong to me. It is simply the key to many mysteries I wish to solve. I appreciate your accepting my invitation. I will admit, I did not know for certain if you would follow the trail. I am pleased you made the intelligent choice.
If you have something useful to offer, I'm open to the possibility of working together.
Another wise decision. This is encouraging. Our goals are aligned. It is only logical that we should collaborate with one another.
And what do you think my goals are?
To stop Heta Kol and break her hidden chain. To thwart Malgus's plans. To bring order to the galaxy. A sequence of events has been set in motion, and you have placed yourself at its core. The version of Darth Null's machine that you destroyed on the Hidden Chain's prison ship was merely a prototype. Heta Kol and her followers have nearly completed a full-scale version of Null's masterpiece. But Malgus intends to wrench it from her grasp, and Heta Kol cannot stop him. This must not come to pass. Malgus must not be allowed to use Null's machine.
I know what Null intended to do with her machine, but how is Malgus planning to use it?
To throw the galaxy into chaos and flames. Malgus is no longer the warrior he was. He is a broken man, obsessed with his own legacy. He's been thwarted, defeated, and caged, maddened by the need for vengeance. All that's left for him is a grand gesture that will burn his name in the stars. So he believes.
You're only telling me this, so I will get Malgus out of your way. Then you'll have the power you want.
The true power, the only one I have need of, is bound to you. You hold Null's prize creation in your hand, the potential key to all of her masterworks. Each of her designs, including this ship, connected and controlled by the information in the holocron. But in order to use any of them to their maximum effect, the full power of the holocron must be unlocked. Null's machine cannot be mastered without doing so. This is something only you can achieve, here and now.
I've been across the galaxy and back to learn what I have about Darth Null. How do you know so much about the holocron?
As I said, I have need of its power. It would be careless of me to be uninformed of its inner workings, or its whereabouts. Anything I did not know, I have learned from the Enigma. A shift in power is coming. You have been warned of it, witnessed it numerous times. Null's machine is only a part of it. Good intentions are not enough. The only way to preserve the galaxy is through structure, order, fear. You have the power, but I have the focus. Together, we can do what no one else can. You've come so far, made so many significant decisions to arrive at this crossroads, and now that you are here, I trust that you will make the correct decision once more.
Please consider this offer carefully. We are outnumbered and on hostile ground.
All right. Agree or refuse. So Jadus wants to stop Malgus, but then he's probably going to do it himself, because that's just what Jadus is like. He wants to do it. He's got his own plans with it. Will be the end story there. So I could help him get to that place. Or I can refuse and potentially, I don't know, maybe side with Team Malgus? Is that what we're doing here? We're picking a team. Empire, Malgus, Jadus. Are they our choices? The Sith option is to accept and then betray. I feel like you could be right about that. Use Jadus ourselves to get what we want, and then we do it. We cause the chaos and fire, because to be honest, I kind of want to see that. Definitely want to see that. Click escape. You want to see different options? I will upload a video, I think. Probably the Republic version. Okay, let's agree. Let's choose to ally with him.
All right, Jadus. I'll go along with your plan. What happens next?
My disciples will escort the two of you to the lower levels of the ship. There you will find the means for you to unlock the holocron's full potential. We will speak again afterward.
Well, this is charming. I suppose we have no choice but to forge ahead on our own.
Let's take a look around. See what we find.
Right, see what the crack is down here. Gonna find stuff out about the holocron.
Jadus did not seem too keen on making this easy for us. be deliberate. The effort to maintain life on a starship is astronomical. This place reminds me of Dromund Kaas. Well, none of the spots I'd care to frequent, anyway. This seems promising.
A thousand pardons, but I cannot return until balance is restored.
Balance? What do you mean?
Perhaps a different type of containment program would work. If I simply ensure that the next design is more stringent... Blast it! They still do not concede.
I don't understand. Was she referring to the two of us?
I think she was talking about them.
No! Mindless brutality is not the way to restore order! You are an impediment to my progress. I am Renaya, Master of the Jedi Order, Defender of Peace, Preserver of Balance, Patron of Knowledge.
That was Darth Nul, before she became a Sith, wasn't it? With fewer fancy titles, of course.
I am not a Sith. I am a research protocol created from Master Renaya's memories, designed for the study of Jedi philosophy and psychology. My current research task is restoring the ecosystem of this disharmonious place. It has proved quite challenging.
A very optimistic assessment of your progress here.
In spite of my efforts to separate various species into compatible subbiomes, creatures that should be safe and content, if not thriving, are instead suffering. Plants overgrow their bounds and choke what is beyond. Bodies of water that were once full of egg clutches now spawn nothing. Prey and predator alike languish and decay. Instead of bringing protection and purpose to this ecosystem, my efforts to apply structure have only strengthened the chaos. Strength and dominance will only expand the parameters of this chaos. Neither are a viable solution. It's the containment fields. That must be it. If I increase the durability of the force field by at least 200%...
She seemed to respond to Null's holocron when you held it. Perhaps, if we ease some of her obsession with this biome, she could tell us about the holocron.
Okay. So we have to bring some peace to the beyond. I appreciate that, Josh. Thank you very much. Your username is showing up for me. Don't know if you can see that as well in the chat. Thank you very much, my guy. I'm doing good. Hope you are too. Nothing? I think I accidentally found the way out. Okay. So go back. Thank you very much, BC. Appreciate you, my guy. Welcome to the dark side. Yeah, it is pretty good. It's hilarious. Get out. Do we go through this one? Can we climb it? We can climb it. It just brings it into here. Fair enough. But we need to be over there. How do we do this? Here. Deactivate the containment systems. Okay, so just these things. How is Swtor doing now? Not terribly. This year could be a good year for the game. Could be. Yeah, it's a nice looking area. Very inspired by the Dantooine stuff that they've done, seemingly. Looks cool.
What are you doing? I cannot allow you to endanger this environment!
Cull the plants in the lagoon. Changed. Harvest. Hives. These things? Okay. Toss it into the lagoon.
This goes against the stability I have worked to create, and yet progress is being made.
Yeah, I think some sort of update did happen with rivets. That was a little while ago, though. A little droid going to where I need to be. Clear the toxic fungus. Is the little droid gonna do it for me? Little droid's gonna do it.
They wanna wonder.
Fair enough. Appreciate the follows, guys. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. Ah, people have seen my face before. You don't need to see it again. It's climbing it. This little droid is funny.
I thought harmony, but what I created was stagnation. My analysis is complete. Please return to me.
What's up, Meat Puppet? Good to see you.
The biome's natural balance, its true balance, has been restored through your efforts. Inflexible concepts of order forced upon any society or system may harm more than they help. I have much to process. My analysis is complete. I will take these findings, along with my data from the previous biome, with me to the Enigma's mainframe. If you have need of further information, ask. Otherwise, you are free to begin the process to upload this protocol to the mainframe.
Would you be able to assist us in reaching it?
I cannot. I do not possess the necessary level of integration with the ship's framework. From here, I can only go to the Enigma's mainframe. My records contain data from the experiences of Master Renaya. By the very method of my creation, I am precluded from having any insight into the experiences of Darth Null. Renaya often felt that her desire for personal freedom and her passion for empowering others marked her as an outcast among the Jedi. But as her confidence in her own beliefs grew, so did her followers. She welcomed this and vowed to share all of her knowledge with as many as she could, until she discovered the limits the Jedi were willing to enforce upon her generosity.
Okay. Still finding things out about Darth Null, which is interesting that they're adapting more to the character, which I don't necessarily mind. But kind of a shame that we don't, or probably won't actually get the chance to interact with the Darth Null again. Because kind of cool character, to be honest. Kind of cool character.
Truly a scalefish out of water. Hopefully she learned something from a darker experience. Jadus likes to play games, but I fail to see the point in this.
Thank you for your generosity. May the Force be with you.
What happens next?
She said there was another biome. Let's see what we can find.
Wonder if we've got to do essentially the same thing again. So now we'll go through the other door. It didn't really matter which door we chose, because we have to do both in the end.
Null must have had good reason for maintaining these biomes. It's amazing they're still intact.
Yeah, I fully agree, Josh. Fully agree. Ooh.
I can tell by the saccharine environs that this must be a Jedi biome.
Wonder what gave that away. Yeah, it's fake, Sky. You can kind of tell that it's a fake Sky. I mean, I can anyways, with it being on a large monitor, I suppose. But you can kind of tell, like, it's flat. Main interface back, before we do this. Hey, look who it is. It's Darth Null.
I believe we've found somewhere of importance. The question is, what now?
Possible to make them more aggressive. Alterations to the diurnal cycle of the simulation have proven fruitless.
Another nonsensical rambling hollow projection.
But this one looks like Darth Null.
Assimilation? No. I cannot leave yet. The work here is not done.
What work?
I will prove that the strong will ever dominate the weak. If you wish to stay, you must prove you're strong enough to belong.
So much for a pleasant conversation.
You are strong. Very well. Perhaps you can be of use to me. I'm afraid I cannot cooperate with any external directives until my current experiments have reached a satisfactory conclusion. I am a protocol, a fragment of Darth Null's experiences from when she was at the height of her Sith power. I was created to assist Darth Null in various research projects where an isolated Sith perspective would prove beneficial.
You seem a bit out of place.
I am currently focused on resolving the flaws present in this biome.
Other than some overly aggressive fauna, this place seems pleasant enough.
Your personal observations have been recorded, but they are inconsequential. It is empirically flawed. This biome was originally inhabited by a diverse mix of beasts, both predator and prey. They existed together with little to no conflict among them. Most puzzling. Large herds congregated near peaceful waters, and the predators would not strike. They would not dominate the weak, even if their own spawn went hungry. I have made numerous improvements to the environment in order to rectify these errors, but the response is the same. The predators still fail to eliminate their lessers. They have grown mangy and dim-witted, as likely to attack each other as their natural prey. They have damaged the biome's infrastructure for reasons that do not make sense. No matter my solution, no matter my strategy, the outcome is the same. The predators do not wield their strength, what they were born to do. How did you accomplish this?
We returned the biome to its previous state of existence, before she interfered with it.
Impossible. Returning something to its original state would mean that it has not evolved. Perhaps if I tried a stronger frequency, it may be that their auditory capabilities are not as keen as I had thought.
This is charmingly familiar. I'm sure if we help solve her grievances, she will go to the mainframe as well.
Okay then. This Daphne seems to be a bit friendlier than the last one we saw. The biome of balance. Kind of appears that way, Starrica.
She is certainly no friend to those predators. They look quite unwell. Without these disruptors, hopefully, she won't be able to drive the beasts to madness.
What are you doing? Cease your interference!
Did Vitiate just not monitor her? I think he killed her. Pretty sure it was him that killed her. Or trapped her, anyways. It was a Bellmaster. Extract water lotus pollen. Indeed. I've got to treat the Guardian Beast. Healing animal. Crazy. Meant to be a Sith Lord.
I don't understand.
Of course, the Wampa has it. Now I've got to lead him to the herd. Did I do this right?
Now we're animal wranglers. This has certainly been an eventful day.
wanna wonder?
Right. They are now at the watering hole.
Fascinating. I must report my findings. An unexpected conclusion. Aggression, when not properly focused, can lead to weakness rather than strength. Specific circumstances, including the symbiotic relationship of environmental factors, must be taken into account. Curious. It appears that while I was occupied with my experiments, someone attempted to access the Enigma's files. Numerous times.
Do you mean Jadus?
That name is not found in any of the records I can access. I must return to the Enigma's mainframe with my findings and ensure that nothing has been tampered with. If there is any other information I can impart, say so now. Otherwise, you may begin the process to upload this protocol to the mainframe. Its primary function is to serve as a repository of all Darth Null's knowledge. However, its functionality is limited in its current state. At the moment, I am incapable of expressing more than this. Darth Null had a relentless drive to understand the great mysteries of life and the Force, and to share her findings with the galaxy. She knew that there are many different paths to power, each with its own advantages. Intellect and cunning were hers.
How fortunate for her that she was thrown out of the Jedi.
The Sith embraced, even encouraged her brilliant mind and the things she created. But her greater intellectual freedom came at a cost.
I don't mind the KOTOR 2 music being used. I do hope there's a point to doing all of this.
Straightforward, like last time. We're nearly there.
Your assistance has been most useful. May the Force serve you well.
That was certainly an experience. If you enjoy the company of delightfully unhinged holo projections.
I get the feeling we're not quite finished with our task. Let's see if there's anything in there that could unlock the holocron for Jadus.
Alright then.
I sense we are reaching the end of Null's puzzle. Best to be alert.
Balance will not come from chaos! Strength will not come from peace!
They're going to tear the ship apart.
Look there, on the main console.
We must hurry. What's wrong?
It appears the holocron's connection will take some time to resolve. Unfortunate. It seems even the ship's systems wish to impede our effort.
Let them try.
I must cleanse the rocks!
Think a scientist would have a faster mainframe.
Yeah, you'd think so, wouldn't you, Rivix? There's even a shortage. Yes, guys. Jesus Christ. So many. Sky all over again. Oh, come on. here.
I must cleanse the rocks! I must cleanse the rocks!
You'd think a scientist would have a faster mainframe.
Your chaos ends here!
We're halfway there. At best.
We're halfway there. This guy being serious. I imagine the Raptors would be probably. Fair enough. Don't spoil it. For a moment, I thought that was it. I really set Revix to damage. Yeah, I'm starting to lean that way myself. At the same time, so much I just want to see if Revix can help. Because if he does, then could mean yeah, this thing is never ending. Leave area and come back. Alright, might as well give it a go. This seems probably broken. Yeah, we did that for a while. Kind of crazy. Alright, we'll go back in just a sec. I'm just going to take this opportunity to take 2 minutes, so I'll be right back. Alright, I have returned. Let's get back in.
I sense we are reaching the end of Null's puzzle. Best to be alert.
I must cleanse the rot!
You'd think a scientist would have a faster mainframe.
Your chaos ends here!
At best.
The strong succeed! The weak must fall!
Hold on. And it's dead. Fair enough.
Any moment now.
Hopefully not.
Your chaos ends here! Enough. There is no balance without conflict.
Oh, there we go.
Data merge complete. Hello, I am Darth Null's personality matrix, ready to assist in your research efforts.
I don't know how many more nulls I can take. I hope you're the last one.
Per the holocron's recorded data, I am the last known version of Darth Null's personality matrix. If your prior experience with Darth Null's protocols has caused inconvenience, user error is likely to blame. Put simply, I am Null. Her memories, her experiences, her knowledge, from all stages of her life, now contained within this holocron. Null believed that by fragmenting the contradictory parts of her being, she could better understand the nature of the galaxy, of the Force, and of herself. And now the inquiry is finally complete. It will take some time to process the collected data. Unfortunately, it appears the prolonged absence of Darth Null herself has created many unforeseen conditions on this ship.
So we've noticed.
Jadus mentioned unlocking the holocron's full power. What does that mean?
Darth Jadus. I'm unfamiliar with that name. I would be unable to compile probable interpretations of his words with any certainty. However, I may provide a suitable estimation. The holocron's personality matrix is active. With its completion, it is possible to command any of Darth Null's creations as you see fit.
Including Darth Null's machine.
While I am now a complete repository of Null's knowledge, I cannot control Null's creations myself. But with her knowledge, I can assist the user in operating the machine to its complete capabilities. Darth Null designed the machine with a singular intention: to alert billions of sentients to their connection with the Force, whether it had been forgotten or simply never known at all. The holocron enables the machine's operation, but my functionality enhances it. With my assistance, the user can direct a message to all those in the known galaxy with a connection to the Force. Those who receive the message would have the opportunity to explore their relationship with the Force, free to develop it as they wished, empowered to discover their own strength without the false dogmas that have plagued 1,000 generations.
And what would happen if I used this machine?
The machine's primary directive will always execute. Inform sentients of their Force sensitivity. The nature in which this information is delivered, however, is entirely up to the user. Reaching as many inhabitants of the galaxy as possible requires strategic positioning of the machine. Darth Null built her machine on Elom. Perplexing. My data logs indicate that the holocron was disconnected from the machine, sometime within the last of Elom's solar cycles.
Darth Malgus destroyed that machine, along with Null's temple.
If operating the machine located on Elom is impossible, a planet in close proximity will do. Based on my current knowledge of the galaxy, Kashyyyn is an ideal substitute, with a high probability of success.
You have played your part well. A rare commodity. Kashian is where the Hidden Chain have come so very close to completing Null's machine. I am pleased to hear my efforts have not been wasted. With the final component complete, your role in this endeavor has come to an end. You will relinquish the holocron to me.
What are you saying? We were supposed to work together.
So we did. And you had the potential to be a worthy addition to my followers. But it is only my vision that Null's machine will carry forward. You will give the holocron to me. All the power and skill at your disposal, and you still fail to recognize the real threat.
What is this? What's happening?
A simple task, accomplished in order to secure his role in the galaxy to come.
I sincerely apologize for the ruse. I know this will be of little comfort, but my actions are truly nothing personal. After working so closely with Asina, it's clear that her grip on the Empire is tenuous. The galaxy is poised to follow a stronger leader. This is the smart choice.
After so many impossible victories, how do you find defeat?
This isn't over.
I'm afraid it is.
Okay, let's face it. We all knew that was going to happen. This is Jadus, after all. Totally used us for about 30 seconds. But how much of a badass is he? Well, they did say that he was second to none other than the Emperor. Seems like he is on that level. Look at what he can do. It's pretty.
I know where real power lies, and it isn't with you. It was never with you.
Wow, that's just rude. It was all like doing good. Just working our way through the story.
No! What is this? Jadus!
This was inevitable. Every path, every crossroads. You chose this. You chose your own destruction.
You left me on that ship. You left me to die.
And I would do it again.
Stop! Jadus!
I welcome your finding me on Kashyyyn. You and your allies will witness my ultimate triumph. You cannot stop it.
The voice sounds kind of weird. Like my player character voice when he speaks back.
What use are you to us?
Rude.
Please respond. Blast it, are you there?
I'm here. Don't you dare let go.
Where have we seen this before?
I knew that fraud was up to something. But this? Can't help but wonder how long he'd been plotting his little dereliction, or how no one saw it coming. Malgus, Jadus, now Rivix. Why can't these Sith just play their stupid games somewhere else and leave the rest of us in peace?
Major, we need you to... Oh, good. She's found you. Well done, Major. It seems your instincts were correct. Your absence from Odessen was discovered. I don't know how, but the Dark Council are very unhappy about it.
There's no time to deal with them. We need to gather our forces and prepare for battle. Contact Jakaya. We'll need the Mandalorians as well.
Where are we headed?
Kar Shion.
Understood. See you soon.
So, to Kar Shion then. To another Sith trying to put the rest of us under his boot. We've all got enough on our plates without the people in charge always looking for new ways to flip the table. Or to betray the Empire, in Rivik's case.
And what about the people like me, who work tirelessly to preserve the Empire's strength?
Is that what you call it?
Ah!
Sorry. Listen to me, going on like this, when you've been dealing with the worst of it.
Focus on getting us to Odessen quickly. That's all I need from you right now.
Right. On it. Sit tight. I'll get us back safe.
You assured me that she was not necessary for the new machine to work. So tell me, why is it not working?
Field Marshal! I've captured the traitor. What are you... Ah!
No! I only see one traitor in chains. My most trusted Hibir, how you have fallen. You dare come to me still on your feet after you so spectacularly failed in your duty. So much was taken from me because of your inadequacy. Why would you think I would want to see your face again?
I have served you. Served your cause without question. No one has been as loyal to you as I have.
I don't need loyalty. I need victory. Parjai, anything less is meaningless. I thought you understood that, Rikan, but it seems that I was mistaken. Your sister has warped your sense of priority, and you, weak-willed and soft, failed to resist it. Despite your failings, Null's machine, the one that will bring us victory, is nearly complete. Once I have the dead Sith's holocron back, you will have your only chance to prove that you are worth your place in the hidden chain. The place I have given you.
Field Marshal, are you prepared to accept my offer?
It's time to end this.
Was that it? That was it? That is kind of disappointing. I was expecting a lot more action to be happening at the end though. Well, seems like everything's banking on 7.9 then. Because they directly said that these next few updates, including this one, was going to be the ending to the story, so... yeah, they've really dragged this out. Really, really dragged it out. Yeah. Was really hoping to see something happen at the end though. So Malgus was interrogating the hidden chain to find the planet of where the machine was being built. But then why was he on Tatooine before? Is he doing the same thing there? This story is kind of weird. I mean, I like that it's got Malgus and Jadus, but it's kind of weird. The way that things are unfolding. Yeah, and I think we all kind of expected Rivix to be a bit suspicious, so it doesn't surprise me that he sided with Jadus. Not necessarily the finale. It seems to be the one right before the finale at this point. 7.9, which will be the update after this one. The next story update, that is. That should be the ending. Should be. And then at the end of the year, we're looking at a new expansion, 8.0. So hopefully that'll be good. Yeah. Yeah, you're not wrong there. True, G-Man. A lot of people were disappointed back then too. It definitely split the player base up, that storyline. You either loved it or hated it, really. Yep, that was it. Unfortunately. I mean, I kind of liked it, but just short-lived is all. Short-lived, and the bug was kind of annoying, of course. Decent length for cutscenes. Not bad. And they only did the Swtor dialogue in a couple of places. So, not terrible, not terrible. Yes, pretty much Brong. Bronxy. And that should be coming in the summer. Hopefully, anyways. That seems to be what they've implied with the roadmap that they posted. Yeah. Alright, well, I'll probably play the Republic version at some point in the next few days, and then I'll post a video. I've been very good at making sure I do that stuff, to be fair. But, yeah, we'll see how that goes. Anyways, guys, that was the new story. Hope you liked it. If not, go let the devs know. Go post something on the forums or whatever. Thanks for hanging out. I'm gonna go get some tea now, and I'll catch you guys later.